Belly with fire in his belly. That's never a good thing for any opposition. Even before the game when the kissing bandit is out there.
Adriano Belli is always in the middle of things. He and the rest of that defensive line force a quick throw from Kevin Glenn. Lin-J Shell, as he has so often been, in on the pass breakup for the Argos.
If there has been a positive for the men in double blue, it has been their defense this season. Ranking among the top 3 in most defensive categories. They have been on the field far too much, however, in 09. Glenn. Plate to McDaniel. First down, Tiger Cats.
Well, Marquay McDaniel is really earning his stripes as a clutch receiver for the Tiger Cats. You mentioned earlier, Rod, how he's bounced back after that fumble last week in Montreal. Made some big catches for this team, rebounded with 2 touchdowns last week. A couple important catches to keep drives alive.
I don't think he's ever going to drop another football this season. What do you think? The way he hangs on after catches now?
He's a guy who's had to work so hard this year just to get playing time. But he's now earned a spot in the starting 5, and looks like he's going to be there for a while.
Glenn, deep shot here for Bruce. Couldn't shoestring it near the Argo 25-yard line. Had him.
Arlen Bruce lines up as the outside receiver here in combination with Marquay McDaniel. He just gets inside position on the corner, Will Poole, and almost outruns the football. Seemed like he thought that ball was going to sail a little bit farther. Never really slowed down to time himself up to get in sync with that ball.
Inside 4.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. 2nd and 10, Cats. Glenn hangs in again, and a nice catch. Once again, Arlen Bruce.
Tiger Cats answer the bell with another effective drive here. The running back, Deandre Cobb, goes to the flat to the right. That pulls the middle linebacker, Moreno, out of the middle in coverage. Opens up the window, into which Arlen Bruce runs for that catch.
Midfield strike. Twin backs. 4 receivers set. Cobb takes it. Doesn't take its play action. McDaniel on the sideline, and a good read there by Kevin Glenn to get Marquay McDaniel free on the right side.
Tiger Cats have done a nice job, without being dominant with the run, of executing some play action. We've seen Kevin Glenn on the move. This time he throws from behind his tackle, Dan Goodspeed. Because of that run threat, that holds the end. Ronald Flemons catches him sneaking in a little bit and buys Kevin Glenn just an extra step to the outside to throw the rock.
Glenn behind center, 2nd short yardage. Cobb stopped initially, but then gets the first down. Squirms ahead. Good second effort.
Deandre Cobb had a huge immediate impact in the Canadian Football League with a monster game in his debut against the BC Lions. This is one of the improvements I've seen in this game over the course of the season, is these yak yards for running backs. With receivers, we talk about yards after the catch. Running backs, you talk about yards after contact. Deandre Cobb has picked up a lot of those in recent weeks.
Into Toronto territory, 1st and 10. Cobb again on the drop play, and some running room again. Deandre Cobb. Another first down. And it's all Deandre Cobb on this drive.
I love to hear the popping of those pads. A run play, Deandre Cobb, not the biggest guy, about 195 pounds, but you'll hear him deliver a blow here.
And it looks like he's just a couple of inches short on the spot, so it will be 2nd and short yardage, and Glenn will come out and give way to Adam Tefralis once again.
bear in mind that this is second down, not third down. We've seen the Tiger Cats before in this situation. Line up like it's just going to be a quarterback sneak, just to have Tafralis step back and throw deep.
Hey, you've got one to burn here if you want. See if the Cats are thinking along that line. Morales will just keep and plunge ahead. That's the first down.
Number 17, Adam Morales, the ball carrier.
Why, in your mind, Dwayne Ford, have we seen so many running backs excel this year?
Well, so many things go in cycles in the Canadian Football League, and it really seems like this is one that's been coming over the course of the last couple of seasons, as teams have gone to playing guys who are essentially defensive backs in the linebacker positions. And the obvious move in that chess game for an offensive coordinator is to go to the run game and get big bodies blocking little bodies. Guys like Joffrey Reynolds, Fred Reed, Martel Mallett, and the rest of the gang have been the beneficiaries of that.
Wes Cates gets it going. They could have 8 1,000-yard rushers, never before done before in the Canadian Football League. Glenn goes to the end zone for Bruce. There's a penalty flag in the backfield. It might be a hold against Hamilton.
Adrian O'Belly is slow to get up after this play.
Holding. Hamilton, number 66. 10-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Alexander Gauthier, key left tackle.
Gauthier is working against Ronald Flemons. Just as Flemons tries to redirect, you see Gauthier allows him to get outside of the frame of his body. Has to grab on to protect his quarterback. The right arm wrapped around the front of Flemons' jersey.
10-yard penalty, 1st and 20. Bryson James takes the hitch pass and will go about 15 yards. Bryson James looks like he's banged up and in a lot of pain down there.
Well, this would be a big loss for the Tiger Cats offense. Bryson James has filled in the last couple of weeks for last season's outstanding rookie in the East, Preche Rodriguez.
Might be his right ankle they're looking at right now. We'll step aside and come back. 46 seconds to go, third quarter. Bryson James just about to get up.
You don't look as convinced of that as you are.
No,
buddy.
they're finally getting up. Looks like his ankle, as he was about to spring forward, was an obvious pain upon impact on the turf.
The right ankle of Bryson James gets rolled up on as he's being tackled. It's big Adrian O'Belly who tracked him down.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 6. Quick hitter, and DeAndre Cobb is stopped short by Willie Pyle.
Willie Pyle continues to be Mr. Everything within this Argonaut defense. Here in man coverage against DeAndre Cobb, steps up and makes the play. And the Ticat running back.
Willie Pyle in his 3rd season with the Toronto Argonauts. A couple of years ago, their most outstanding defensive player. Big part of their linebacking crew. Seta now on the 34, right down Main Street with plenty of leg. And that's the final play of the third quarter. 23-7. The Hamilton Tiger Cats, 15 minutes away from win number 7. He could eat $30,000 worth of Baconators. Steve, congratulations, and I know it's been a whirlwind for you.
Yeah.
Safe trip back home.
Thank you.
Steve Olson Wendy's Kick for $1 million participant tonight. $30,000 richer. Here are our numbers brought to you by Tim Hortons. After 3 quarters, always fresh, always.
The Argonauts opened the third quarter by making a bit of a dent in the margin between the team's offensive stats. Tiger Cats managed to respond, hold them at bay. Now 15 minutes to go. See if the Argos can get back on track offensively here.
Joseph. Mike Bradwell, his first reception of the night.
Joseph's pass complete to number 88, Mike Bradwell.
Bradwell does a nice job here coming back to the football to help out his quarterback in the hook route. Making sure he works back to prevent the defender, in that case Joaquin Bradley, from stepping in front of him.
2nd and 1. Joseph. Nowhere to throw, and he's brought down. Justin Hickman with the sack.
That's number 2 on the night for Justin Hickman. Hickman lines up his defensive end position. Got Matt Kirk, defensive tackle, occupies the double team, takes up 2 defenders. Matt frees up Justin Hickman to come all the way around on the loop.
Justin Hickman, and of course being Friday night, Gladiator night, looking try to bribe you a little bit for a Movado. You have become a popular guy on Friday nights. We will see who will end up with that Movado Series 800 Friday Night Gladiator, brought to you by Movado. Movado Series 800, all about the art of performance, where serious sports function meets powerful design. You even thinking about candidates so far? Who have you just caught your eye? Otis Floyd's had one in the past.
I want the big face. Yeah, he want that big face.
I'm not going to, it's your choice, but I would think that Hickman is a candidate.
All right.
Justin Hickman's one of those guys who kind of epitomizes the Gladiator. He's a candidate every week, a guy with a great motor, real effort player on the Ticats defensive line. We got a lot of football left to be played here.
We got a lot of football. The Argos are not entirely out of this ball game. DeAndre Cobb, Ronald Flemings in on the tackle, along with Walter Curry.
Kevin Glenn was 1-3 in his first 4 starts of the season for the Hamilton Tiger Cats. He's built a little bit of momentum here these last 2 games. That confidence builder against Montreal. Another solid outing here thus far tonight.
Cobb on 2nd and short yardage, first down.
See DeAndre Cobb again running through contact. Moving the sticks, eating up some time on the clock. Here in the 4th quarter.
Hamilton Tiger Cats could seriously put the pressure on the Winnipeg Blue Bombers for the win tonight. Again, they host Montreal tomorrow. The Edmonton Eskimos on the field later tonight. Second half of our twin bill. There's the power pitch and a throw. And DeAndre Cobb just showed why he is not a quarterback.
Not a lot of touch on that pass from DeAndre Cobb.
Although
you could see
little
this one
less,
develop.
and that was going to go all the way.
This develops slowly out to the right. Chris Bauman pins the defender to the inside. Dave Stala gets out in front. Had Arlen Bruce
been 8 feet tall?
Just off the mark. It's too bad that's one of those plays you can really only call once.
I love the creativity in that play. Glenn, middle, and almost picked off. A little tip drill down there, a dangerous pass by Kevin Glenn, and Hamilton Tiger Cats will have to boot the football away.
Well, this is one of the few times in the last couple of weeks that Kevin Glenn has been